when I'm
so if I'm not healthy,
yeah.
I tell myself that I'm being disrespected
Yeah.
by people,
Yeah.
you know, or they don't recognize who I, you know, all of the stuff that
Yeah.
we can tell ourselves. But the truth of the matter is, those things are not true.
That's right.
What am I contributing
That's
to
right.
the dysfunction?
That's right. That's right. And then looking at how you're holding up your success within that marriage by holding on to all of that unhealed
Yes.
stuff.
Yes, yes. Because it's not the person.
Yeah.
It's my work.
Yeah.
If something is bothering me and triggering me, like, the easy way is to say, "Oh, that's on them."
Yeah.
I don't have nothing. Because if I want to be the victim,
Yeah.
I can keep telling myself, "Oh no, they did that to me,"
Yeah.
or they said this, or they don't like, or whatever it
Yeah.
is, right?
Yeah.
They don't, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, all that we did, Martin and I, we seek to cover our children.
Yeah.
To make sure our children are not experiencing no, like, what's the word? You don't want them to have to choose and like feel like they gotta be loyal to this person and
Yeah.
that person.
Yeah.
None of that. Like, but what we do offer is a different experience.
Yeah.
That's what we offer.
I like that. I like that.
And it's not a better experience.
No.
It's just a different
Uh-huh.
experience.
Uh-huh.
That's all it is.
I really like that. All right. So, could you give me and our new extended family your more, now you touched on it before, let me say this, because you did talk on some of the challenges. If Are there any other challenges that you would like to discuss to help us learn from?
So I think for me, and so I look at season in a couple ways. So, and I think what I'm discerning when you say season is because I not only am I in the blended family, I do work with blended family.
Correct.
But I also think of seasons in a way of like learning, like gaining wisdom as a result, you know, like of what I have been through. And so when I think about, oh, Iris,
That's okay. That's okay.
ask me the question again.
So when you talked about challenges, that's what we're talking about. So we were on the topic of what challenges that you had within that blended family, and then you talked about being seasoned. So seasoned just not doesn't mean being seasoned within the marriage, but it also means to me being seasoned and having life experiences, and with those life experiences, unpacking that in a newly marriage, you know, because you and Mr. Boyd has been married for 8 years.
Yes, Tuesday will be 8 years.
That's right.
So I think one of the, I don't know what it is for me or what happens when you go from being engaged to getting married. But it was like a light switch, something shifted. And I'm not going to say that it shifted in the negative, but I just, first of all, one of the challenges I feel like for me was I had this fantasy about me.
Yeah.
So my mom, so my mom and dad were separated by the time I was 1. Later to be divorced, and my mom got remarried in my 20s. Well, I'm grown. You know, I'm out of the house. I'm grown. What she do really don't affect me in that way because I'm not under the same roof.
For sure.
So my brothers are not married or anything like that. So I didn't really see what marriage could be or what it wasn't. I learned out as far as the fantasy of what I saw was marriage. And so in my mind, it was going to be Martin and I against the world.
Yeah.
We were going to be 20, we were going to be rolling, we were going to be doing all that. And he like, no, we're not going to do that, right? No. Because I thought, because I had been single for so long, that I was willing to forsake every relationship and just ride it out with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, he ain't say it, but I could tell that was very suffocating.
Okay.
And it's unfair.
Wow. Yeah.
To think that one person can be that for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he helped me to understand that it's still value in having those other relationships to maintain our relationship.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
So that challenge of coming to that discovery, like this is like an unrealistic expectation.
Yeah.
Right.
See why I call it season. Give us the jewels, sister.
Oh, it's like, and I didn't even know that I was coming into the relationship with these expectations,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But being able to realize not only wasn't it an expectation, it was unrealistic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so so that was a challenge, like getting to that part of realizing like what you're asking for is impossible
Yeah.
for one person.
Yes. You gonna make me comment in the comment section because this the phase that I'm in. You know, we all have these unrealistic
Yes. Yes.
worldviews of what marriage is supposed to be,
Yes.
be like.
Yes.
And if I can share a backstory, I remember watching Disney, thinking when I get into a relationship, my leg gonna go up.
Say it.
I'm gonna see birds
Yeah.
flying around my head.
Yes.
And we gonna walk over
Yes,
to
yes,
heaven.
yes.
But when I got married, I said, my leg didn't go up. I felt like I was cheated because I missed the whole experience, and I was questioning what did I do wrong because my leg ain't go up. Or were you the one to put yourself in time out to check those emotions? Because this is real.
And I want to even go a step further, like putting yourself in time out is the response. You going off on your action, going off on your emotions is you reacting.
Yeah.
You're not even putting a pause in between what you felt and what you want to say.
Yeah.
You can't take that back.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You can say you're sorry. You can make an amends, but it's out there.
That's why I said you season. Big Mama gonna be real. Big Mama gonna be honest. Big Mama ain't married no more. I was not seasoned, y'all. If I can be honest.
But you are.
And I had to learn that.
You are on this side. Like we grow to that, we mature to that. Like, but that's one of my prayers. God, give me wisdom.
Yeah.
I don't want the money. I don't want the fame and the fortune and the glamour. I want wisdom to be able to show up and be the wife that I know you calling me to. Listen, I'm only walking according to the way He is calling me to on most days. But there are still days that I'm not seeking Him. I'm not asking for wisdom because Rhonda still want her way.
That's right. That's right. Now I would say this: I've learned a lot since the divorce.
Come on now.
And I'm walking into
That's
season.
right. That's right.
So
that's
I'm taking a new bag with me that's been emptied.
Yes.
And I'm creating a new foundation to sit that bag on. But getting to that journey, that's why you're here. Because I'm ready to hear. I'm ready to learn. I'm openly willing and ready to receive. And family, I hope you are too, because this is the premise of On the Couch for Big Mama, because it's time to heal. And I hope you feel safe enough to start healing with Big Mama.
So this is just what resonated with me. I would have never met you if I didn't do the work prior to me being in the place to be able to reconnect with your brother. Like, it was work that I had to do. Like, I had a desire to want to be married, but I had to do the work first. Right? Like, we talked about this just before the show. I could have said it was some people out there that was asking, inquiring, like, let's go, let's say I do. But I wasn't ready. I wasn't well mentally. I wasn't healthy emotionally, spiritually, financially, or physically. Like, it truly was a journey in work, right? And an intentionality about doing the work, because I kept attracting the same kind of person.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because that's important. That's important. When we keep saying to ourselves, why do I keep attracting Bobo, Boo-Boo, or whatever you want to call him, why are we attracting him? I want my knight or my king.
But you the main ingredient in all of them. So I got to take a look at myself.
That's right first. That's right. That's right. You got to heal you first.
So I can get Charles, Tyrone, Luke, instead of Bobo, Boo Boo, and Boo. I just so happened to get married.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Wow. So, what life cycle phase would you say that you and Martin and now? And here's why I asked that question, because being seasoned in our age, you deal with health challenges and things like that, and you guys are now empty nesters with older children, so that's why I'm calling it a life cycle phase, and with being in the practice, what that means. So help our extended family understand what life cycle phase that you and Mr. Boyd are in.
So one thing I want to do first is talk a little bit about the statistical information that's out there about women babies. So most marriages, they say it takes a few years for the family to be able to kind of blend or align. It's even more than that, like 7, sometimes 14 years for blended families, especially if it was already a divorce.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So as I previously mentioned, Tuesday will be 8 years for us.
Yeah.
And I really think that we are, if I could, the best way I can tell you what stage that we are in is that we are in a stage of just allowing each other to be our authentic self. Right?
I like that.
And what I mean by that, like, it's not a whole lot of expectation. And I think why it's not a whole lot of expectation is that we realize that both of us, I got married late in life.
Yeah.
Right? And with that came some benefits.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it's nothing that I want to.
Yeah.
Right? It's no pot of gold that we're trying to chase.
Yep.
Right? So we are just living life.
Yeah.
We are just living life, and the beauty of us like living, and we're exploring. We're starting to figure out like we get to write our own story.
Yes.
Right, like so and not in the clinical season of life, but we are in the season of life like your marriage is your marriage.
Yeah.
But we get to define what our marriage.
That's right.
Right, because we didn't always know that. Like especially with him being in the ministry, like I thought that I told you I had a fantasy.